Namaste, this is JVM Dr. Vishal Saxena, Associate Professor in Mathematics and Statistics in Jayoti Vidya Peeth Women's University, Jaipur. Today I am going to discuss on the module practice of mean deviation, and this session is a part of the course Biostatistics under the program of MSc NND and MSc FST, MSc Biotechnology and MSc Microbiology first semester of the university. As this part, mean deviation is a very important component of measure of dispersion, and this measure of dispersion, which is a part of the biostatistics, and this is a part of the various courses of the university and as well as the other universities, and it's a core part of the measure of dispersion, and just very important for even research purposes. So in the research point of view, this topic mean deviation and standard deviation is also useful there, and that's why this is a part of the various courses of the universities, mean deviation and the standard deviation. So in the today's session we will discuss about the problems, because the session is of the practice work, so we will take some questions, and we will take formula first. We will describe the formula of mean deviation, and then we will take the practice for the numerical problems, how to solve the problems of the mean deviation for different kind of series. So as all we know that the three kind of frequency series exist. One for the individual series in which the data are given that, and not the frequencies are given. Second, which is called ungrouped data, or the discrete series in which the data are given in the form of xi and x, and along with the frequencies. And in the third series, which is also known as the grouped series, group data, where the data are coming in the form of class interval, and along with the frequencies. So in that today's session we will take practice of these practice of the mean deviation problems for these kind of series. As all we know that the mean deviation is the arithmetic mean of the absolute deviations of the data series, the data taken from the central values, from the average values, like mean, median or mode, etc. So in the simple words, we can say the mean deviation just represents the arithmetic mean of the absolute deviations of the data series taken from the average values. And to explain in more better form, and we take some slides for the numerical problems and the formula, so which will explain in more better way. So we are having some problems and some numerical questions for this, and we are sharing some slides today for practice work. So in this slide, initially we are given that mean deviation formula, mean deviation from the average value A is the average value, and the mean deviation is given by 1 upon n summation of xi minus a, xi representing here the data and n is representing the number of data. A represents here the average value, maybe like central tendency, and it is maybe mean, median or mode, and this formula is existing for the individual series. And if we have the series of ungrouped data or the group data, then just we have to add one more term in the above formula, and which is the term of fi. So we can see it is here the formula of mean deviation from the average is given by 1 upon n and summation of fi into modulus xi minus a, 1 upon n summation fi into modulus xi minus a, and n is given by summation of fi. Now in this example, mean deviation is required to find, and we solve this example like this kind of question is the find the mean deviation about the mean for the following data series. This is a question of the individual kind of series where the frequencies are not given, just we are having the data, and the data are like 6, 7, 10, 12, 13, 4, 8 and 12, and we have to find the mean deviation for these data series. So just we know that the mean deviation from the mean is given by summation xi minus x bar. Here the value average is, which is a, is replaced by x bar because we have to find the mean deviation from mean. So a is replaced by x bar. So the formula becomes mean deviation is equal to summation xi minus x bar upon n, and n is here 8 because there are total number of data are 8, and now we have to first find the mean value. So mean is written by x bar, and it is given by summation of all the terms, sum of all the terms divided by total number of terms. That means sum of all the terms like 6 plus 7 plus 10 plus 12 plus 13 plus 4 plus 8 plus 12, and divided by 8, and which becomes 9. So this is the mean value. And now for the table point of view, first we have to write the column of xi, then we have to make a column for xi minus x bar, and next the column is to be made for xi minus x bar modulus. So in this way we have to write xi minus x bar and xi minus x bar modulus. So we will find all the values, and in this way we will find the values of xi minus x bar, which is equal to 22. So now we have to put the values of such terms like xi minus x bar with modulus and n in the formula of mean deviation, and which is reduced to 22 upon 8. 22 is the value of summation of xi minus x bar. So mean deviation is 22 upon 8, and this is given by 2.75. So in this way we can find out the mean deviation of the given data. And now we take another example for this. Now we have one more example to explain this. Calculate the mean deviation from the median. In the last question we have found the mean deviation from mean, but right now the question is of the mean deviation from the median, and also the coefficient of mean deviation. The coefficient of mean deviation, which is a part of the relative measure of dispersion. So coefficient of this mean deviation is also required there from the following data. So the marks of students are given that, and these are the data in individual series form, and we have to find mean deviation and as well as the coefficient of mean deviation. So first we will write our data in ascending order, because this is required to find the mean deviation from the median. So first of all we have to find the mean deviation, we have to find the mean deviation with median. So first of all we have to find the median, and that's why we have to write the data in ascending order of magnitude. So here we will write the data in ascending order. So that is 12, 25, 35, 45, 58, 65, 71, 86 and 87, and therefore the median is given by, because the number of data are 9, and 9, as all we know that it is an odd number, so median is given by value of the n plus 1 upon 2h item. The n plus 1 upon 2h term and it is equal to 9 plus 1 upon 2th term. So this is equal to 58 and 58 is the value of median. Now we come to next, we have to again make a table. We have to make a table, and which the table is representing here the values of x and the values of x minus m. So the values of x are already given, that here we are given that the values of x and the total number of data are 9 written by capital N, and one column is to be made for x and second column is to be made for the x minus m modulus. X means the data which are shown here, and m is the median value, and we have found it, just we can see there it is 58. The median is there 58. So in this way the values of the x minus m with modulus sign becomes like 46, 33, 23, 13 and then so on. So these are the values of modulus x minus m, and now we have to find its addition, its sum, and sum is there. Sum becomes 460. Sum of these absolute deviations of the data taken from the median value and becomes 460. Now we have to apply the formula of mean deviation. So mean deviation is given by summation of xi minus m upon n, summation of xi minus n upon n, and now we have to put the values of such things there, like summation xi minus n, which is 460, and upon n is there 9, and therefore it becomes 51.11. So this is the mean deviation value. And now we have to find also the coefficient of mean deviation from median. The coefficient of the mean deviation from median is given by mean deviation upon mean value. This is the median value or the average value. So it is the coefficient of the mean deviation from median is given by mean deviation upon median. So that is 51.11 upon 58. And which will be, after solving solution, it will become 0.881. So this is the value of coefficient of mean deviation from median, and in this example just we have found the two required things. One is mean deviation and second is the coefficient of mean deviation from median. This coefficient of mean deviation is a very important component of relative measure of dispersion, and by which we can compare our data series, the measure of dispersions. So in this in the today's session we have discussed about the calculation part or the problem part of the mean deviation. We have discussed about the formulas and the methods of the finding of mean deviation from the average value. Average means here the mean deviation can be taken from any average value, and we have taken today two examples of mean deviation and coefficient of mean deviation from the mean. One of the mean, in one question the mean deviation is required from the mean, and in the second question the mean deviation and the coefficient of mean deviation is derived from the median value. So these are very important topics, and students are advised to practice some more questions of this topic of mean deviation and mean deviation, which is a part of the measure of dispersion, and this is an important part of this measure of dispersion. So in this way we are concluding our today's session, and with this thank you.